Okay, I think I'm live. Hello, everyone. So these streams haven't been getting very many views, which isn't super surprising because I'm not trying to make them particularly entertaining. Although I am trying to explain everything that I'm going through as I'm making these tracks. But ultimately, this exercise for me has proven to be extremely helpful for me. It's been really great. I've just been writing so much music and forcing it to come out like this under pressure. The pressure of the camera. Writing something from scratch like live is the most pressure I can imagine for like writing a song. But that pressure seems to be really good for me. I feel like I'm thriving under this pressure. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this even though these videos aren't very popular. I really also feel like when I'm explaining things and I force myself to talk through what I'm doing out loud. I think that's really helpful also because I'm not doing anything that I'm like, maybe this will work. I don't really know. I'm kind of sticking to things that I know are gonna work and I know are gonna sound good. And yeah, so obviously the end product is coming out better. That I think that's a really good thing, and I've really been having fun doing this. So for the few of you who are watching, thank you for watching, and I'm trying something new today on my computer here. I've got my streaming software has this thing that like integrates with YouTube Studio. So I'm not going to be able to see the chats right away because my computer is so slow. I'm trying to solve my latency issues. So yeah, this is an attempt at solving latency issues. So if you do type something into the chat and I don't respond right away, that's the reason why. It's not. I might get back to you later, once I'm done with the stream or something. But yeah, so today I'm gonna write another song. I think this time it's going to be. I want to write something more diatonic. I was showing my friend my songs that I've been writing recently, the last 7 or 8, and he mentioned that I go through a lot of different keys, and I'm like, yeah, it does go through a lot of keys. And I'm okay with that because I've just been following my ear, but also I kind of I feel like there's a lot to be done in a single key, staying diatonic, and I'd like to explore that today, especially in the melody. I love diatonic melody, although diatonic harmony, I'm probably not going to do that. So that's my idea, and there is one major obstacle getting in the way of me just grabbing my guitar and going to town on that, and I'll show you right now from my camera. This little kitten. Look at her, just sleeping in my lap. How am I supposed to deal with this? What am I... Can't do this? I should just stop this stream right now. Just cuddle with this kitten all day. But no, I mean, maybe I'll try to just put my guitar next to her. Oh. She's not even gonna wake up. All right. Oh, there she goes. Sorry. Okay. Let's get started on this. And I was playing around with this idea earlier that I thought was kind of nice. And it went something like this. So I was starting on the 4 chord. Figure if I'm going to play something diatonic, everybody starts on the 4 chord these days. It's totally the trend, the songwriting. Starting on 4 chord. Oh, is that the 1 chord? Yeah. Oh no, what is this other chord that's coming? Oh, it was the 4 chord all along. I feel like it's like a thing. And I think it's kind of cool too, because I do the same thing. I'm like, wait, where are these other chords coming from? So if I play in G major, then I'll take C major as our 1 chord. Go or as our 4 chord. I'll play 4, 2. This is a tritone substitution of a 5. 1. This is the idea that I came up. I was just sitting outside playing around, and it just kind of came out. So, okay, I guess I'll use that. And I had a specific rhythm that I was trying to go with on it. What was it? Oh, I remember. I wanted to do some finger picking. And I'm altering my dominant chords a little bit here. I played C major 7, A minor 7, and then instead of playing D7 to G7, I'm playing G sharp 9, unaltered. Just leaving that one because it's the tritone substitution. And when I'm taking the tritone substitution, that gives me my alterations for free, essentially. It's the same as playing a pretty heavily altered D7. And because I want my melody to stay diatonic, for the most part, I'm going to let that alteration that comes naturally with the tritone substitution, I'm just going to let that be. So if I look at it, it looks like I'm going to get it's going to be a D13 flat 9. That, but with the G sharp in the bass. And then we go to G major 7, and I'm playing G13 there, and then I hear this little bass movement. It sounds like the Cars or something. And I'm playing an augmented chord there. That's going to be a D7 sharp 5. Although I should probably do I'll do D9 sharp 5. Yeah, that's nice. I feel like it hangs on that last chord a little too long. Yeah, that's going to be the way. So I'll hit this. I should probably write down these chords as I'm doing this. Got my trusty notebook. Got my picture of this cool guy, Emil von Zauer. Look at his technique. It's perfect. Alright, so I've got C major 7. And that goes. One, two, three, A minor 7. Two, three, then A minor 7. Then we have G major 7, just the one chord. Suppose I could just wrap it up real quick like that. Make it a 2-bar loop. Oh right, this G sharp 7. Alright. G sharp. I'm going A flat 7 instead. I don't know if that's really correct, but to say A flat instead of G sharp, I don't think it really matters though. It just helps my brain to think in flats. Ever since I played so much piano flats, so it's just like so much easier for me to think about. And I played the 9 on there, but I think that's fine. And here. This is kind of a funky voicing for a 13 because it has a root in it. I wonder why I do it that way. I should really play the 7th instead. I suppose if I play it this way, it's more of a 6 chord. I saw it this way. I play this shape that I'm doing here. I saw it as written as a major 13 chord when I was like 13 years old. And ever since then, I've just assumed, yeah, that's a major 13. That's not a major 13. That's just a 6 chord with 2 roots in it. That's weird. I suppose since I'm ultimately going to play these voicings rootless, I'll keep it in there. I don't know. I'm just going to write it down as G major, and I'll let myself just figure out what the heck that means. Kitten! Can you guys hear her meowing? She needs to eat like 100 times a day. I just fed her, it was 40 minutes ago. I may have to feed her at some point during this live stream. And then we go, so G major 7. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course I may change that to a G6 if I'm truly going to focus on the root in the melody there. Oh yeah, so three, 5, 1. That's kind of cool. Oh, it's the 3-5-4. Interesting. I wonder if I could go 5-3-4 instead. So that completely turned me around. I don't know. Something about the 3 chord feels overly Journey-like in this situation. Going 3-4 like that. It's not my favorite move. I prefer a 1 chord with the 3 in the bass. Although, how would I? That's like something I would do on piano. On guitar, how would I do that? 1 chord with the 3 in the bass. It's just like that. It's not. It doesn't sound cool at all. Maybe I'll just do it though. Maybe I'll just write it in and say that'll be what I do there. I think I like this 5-4 change better than the 5-3-4 thing that I was doing. Maybe I'll just 2-5 my way back in. Good 6. I think I'll go for the 2-5-1. Maybe I'll do it that way. I'll go for the unaltered D7. So I go G major 7. And then alter it to G7 sharp 5. That's cool. And the reason I want to use the sharp 5 there is I've been practicing my harmonic minor scale a little bit, and I just want to use it. So if you want to use the harmonic minor scale, using it over the 7 sharp 5 works really nicely. Yep. So let's do that. We'll go for the D7. For 2 beats, and then D7 augmented. And I'm going to go ahead and write that in because I really want it to be part of the sound. I'm just going to make sure that I said that correctly, or that I know I said what I meant to say, but I want to make sure that I'm right in saying that. So if I play a D7, and I'm going to check on the keyboard here. If I play a D7, well, I've got like a wild thing going on in my modular. Oh, I have to put on my headphones to hear anything. All right. So, oh yeah. And this is a mono sound. We'll go for this one. So if I play a D7 and I play a sharp 5, or really a flat 13. Yeah, that gives us a harmonic minor. Or B flat. What I said was not right. That's straight up not right. All right, so if I'm playing in the key of G, then I want to use E minor, and if I want to use E harmonic minor, then what I need is this D sharp, which gives us a D7 flat 9. That's what we want. So I'm going to change that to D7. I'll still make it augmented, but I'll say D7 sharp 5 flat 9. So it's an alt chord. It's really the flat 9 that we need. That's my bad. Sorry about that. I was just messing around with it outside, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. And then I come inside and I'm like, that's completely wrong. Okay, so if I do that, and I play it like this. Yeah. So just changes one note of the chord rather than playing your usual augmented 9th chord like this. The 9th is here, just make it flat. There it is. Okay. So that'll be my A section. It'll sound like this. Nice and dreamy. So we're going to just have that chromatic motion. All right, I like that as an A section. I'm going to hum out a melody for it. Got to pull over my microphone. Okay, here it is. I'm going to be using my Rode NT1A. Hello, test. Yeah. And I'm running through my tube preamp right here. I'll show you. It's this one. That's my tube preamp. Art Pro MPA2. This thing rocks. I love it. You have to swap out the tubes though, which is an extremely simple thing to do. You just take them out of the back. Buy some nice tubes for it. Put them in. I'll sing low so it's within range. And nice and easy. So this is just going to be a little scratch thing that I do. So I'm starting on the third there. That's interesting. On the third. Not like I'm like okay about these ideas. That second one I thought was kind of cool. Let's see what the second one was. Yeah, that thing, that weird thing. Yeah. And is that in key? It is in key, but da 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 that's cool. All right. Okay. I mean, so that was the point of what I was trying to do. I was trying to make a melody that is very, very diatonic and put interesting chords underneath it. So that works, but I have like a very clear minor ninth right there. With that second. So I shouldn't do that. I should alter the chords to match the melody, of course. Melody comes first, not harmony. Well, that's fine. At least I came up with something interesting because of it. Let's find a B section. So we found this C, 4, 2, tritone sub 5, G's and 1, 5, and then it cycles back around. Yeah, I want it to go to the 6th chord for our B section. So we'll go ahead and write that in. I wish there was a way that I could like write this down so you guys could see it too. It's really pretty difficult. So I need some sort of like whiteboard thing on my computer. But writing with the pencil helps. Oops. Writing with the pencil helps me, so I'm gonna stick with that for now. All right, so I went to that's the A section. B section, I'm gonna go from 5 to 6, so that'll be the E minor, and maybe I'll go to E minor 6. So. Ooh, yeah! What is this? Yeah, E minor 6. Ooh, yes, that's what I need. I may just take the melody from the top line of the guitar because I'm not gonna like pluck it out when I actually play the song. I'm just sketching right now. So we have E minor 6, E minor 6, to E flat. I played an E flat 9. E flat 9. To D major 7. I was just like, screw the diatonic stuff now. It's the same thing I keep doing. Just keep following my ear. I feel like that's a good thing though. I don't want to, if I have to choose between my concept and my ear, the ear's got to win, right? That's D7 to D major 7 to B minor 7. And that's the 3 chord. That's a pivot chord for us, because it's the 3 chord in the key of G. Where would 3 want to go? 3 could. I could do something like that. I feel like the 3 chord doesn't feel overly journey-like in that context because it's going on this kind of weak part of the phrase. So we'll say B minor 7 to C major 7. And then we have two on the nose, possibly. and it's very, very similar. I'm 5-1ing my way. I'm going to the 5 again, but I'd rather go to the 5 or the 4 or something like that, so I could wrap it back around and get back to the A section more easily. The A section, I really want to wrap around to itself. The B section, I want it to wrap around to the A section. So rather than going, I'm going to go. Now going from a G major 7 to a G7 gives us that falling feeling, like we're falling away. Darkening, right? Very obvious that we're darkening there. C major 7, G major 7. I'm not sure if that's what I want. I do like that, but it's a little early for it. I kind of need one more chord in between those two. So maybe instead I'll go for the 2 of the 4, which would give us D minor 7. We'll go like this. Kind of like that. Gives us the full 2-5-1 into the A section. But if I'm doing tritone substitutions today, then maybe I'll tritone substitute it. Okay. That's cool. Is that more similar than what's happening in the A section, where I have this D7 alt to C major 7? So the 2 endings going into C7 would be this, and the other one is this. Pretty similar. I don't want them to be similar. I want them to sound different. So I'm going to go for the standard 2-5-1 there and just go. Yeah. And I think I'll go up like that. That's it. So this will be D minor 7 to G7. And that'll wrap us around to C major 7. So if I look at the different keys, I am going to show you guys this very clearly on the screen, because we're like doing a little bit of analysis now. That looks upside down. There we go. There's Gemma. That's Gemma. Okay. My phone automatically flips. All right. Let's. Okay. There it is. I'll move Ableton over a little bit. Ableton, you are not important. Okay, so C major 7, A minor 7, A flat 7. It's a tritone sub. So we're still in the key of G this entire time. All key of G. All key of G. I'll write it in. This one, we start with E minor 6, which is the key of E minor. And then we drop into the key of D right here. And I suppose I could interpret that as this could be the 2 chord. I could, because it's a minor 6 that is like a Dorian chord if you want. And then this would be a tritone substitution into the key of D. So I'm going to say, for sake of simplicity, I don't have that much time today, and also simple is pretty much always better. This is going to be the key of D. And then I have the B minor 7, also the key of D. I shouldn't have closed that off. That's all the key of D, and then I go to, oh, and this is the point where I use this as a pivot chord to go back. Oh, I was like pretending that this was the 3 chord in the key of G, and then this is 4, 3, 4, 1, and then we 2-5 our way into this 4 chord. 3, 4, 1. Okay. Well, since this is a minor chord and we're going straight into another chord that's right next to it, a major chord right next to it, that has to be a 3 to 4. So I'm going to say this is a 3, 4, 1, and I'll make these intersect here. So yes, this is the key of G. And then this one, we're treating like it's the key of C, but we have this point that intersects. And here, it's that key of C, but turning into the key of G. So I'm just going to say, we'll interpret that as the key of G right there. Mm-hmm. That'll be nice. Now, in this D minor 7, the key of C, if I were to make this C Lydian, then I'm okay except for this G7, which doesn't work for C Lydian. So I'm just gonna leave this as it is. I'll play in the key of G for the A section. I'll play in the key of D for the first half of the B section. And I'll play in the key of D, G, and C. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll go on a little journey in that B section. Okay, so I think this is an improvement. I went through the key of G, and then there's 3 different keys in this that we're going to hit. And of course this, this here is going to be a little bit different because we're going to have some alterations that are going to need to be made. All right, so it's not as diatonic as I was hoping. But I gotta follow my ear, so sorry guys. I'll try to make it more diatonic next time. I feel like this is pretty diatonic. I can still write a very diatonic melody over this because I'm going from the key of G to the key of D, which only has 1 note different, and then from the key of G to the key of C, again, that's only 1 note different. So I can still keep it super diatonic. These are all very closely related keys, even though they're a little different. All right, I'm gonna lay down. I feel like I'm gonna lay down some drums for this first. I need drums because I don't have a great idea of what I want the rhythm to be. Let's move this camera a little bit. Maybe it's head over there. Okay, let's see what we got. And for drums, I'm going to be looking for Liam's loops again. This is Liam McKay. He's a great drummer in the San Francisco area. He recorded all these loops for me. And one of the things I love about the loops is he just laid them down. He did them super fast, which is completely in line with this this project. And he left a lot of like little mistakes that someone who's like more self-conscious might want to like be like, oh no, I got to do it again. But he just left them in, and I find it super inspiring because there's all kinds of interesting stuff that goes on. He like really let it be super open. So that's really cool. Interesting. What is this? That could work. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, go for that one. You know what? I'm gonna make. I think this was at 114. Let's make this 114. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so I think that gets me onto the one. Yeah. Cool. All right, so my bass loop will be this. Basic loop. I will warp it and quantize it so it's all nice and perfect. Oops. Oh, quantize settings. 92%. Okay, sure. And I have to get rid of all the weird markers that it adds in. Oh, Davidson, what did you do? I'm gonna do this by hand. That came out really weird. Oh, U. So I mean, not I. U. Command U. Okay, that sounds good. Let me try beats. Mhm. Da, 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 da. And I'm just quantizing this so it makes it easier to work with later. So I'm going to want to drop in little pieces and swap things out. Cool. All right, I'll take it. Let's see, I'm gonna add some processing. I'll mess with it later. I definitely want to compress it, the drums though. I'll throw a compressor on there. $76, sure. Oh, that's a LA3A. That's not what I want. Oh, no, I want an LA2A. No, I don't. I want the 76. I always get those two confused. 76. Okay. And put this on. Cool. I think that's a good start. Although I'm definitely going to tame down the cymbals a little more as time goes on. But I'll do that in the mix. So I'll make this the song start. Okay, horrible chop there. This thing. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Where was it before? Keep that there. Can't get rid of that little thing at the end. Maybe let's make it a really long loop. Do the whole thing. Or I could do a 2-bar. Can't tell if this is like a issue with my computer or an issue with the drums themselves. Some weird thing going on there. Yeah, okay. There was an issue with the loop. There we go. Try blending them here. Doesn't quite sound natural. It's close, but not quite there. It's this huge simple hit at the end. It's messing me up. Maybe I'll do this thing where you just double the tracks. Put one on top of each other. So loud. That's better. Alright, I'll take that. Really don't want to get bogged down here working on this too much. I'm going to add my own percussion in on top of this anyway. Okay, that should be plenty of that. And I'm going to lay down some chords and then get some percussion. So this will be guitar. Need my music. Oh, I need to remember to tune my guitar this time. I got that last time. Kind of messed me up. Tuner. How did I want to do this? I guess I'll just jam on it a little bit and try. I'm gonna mess with the tempo. Where do I want it to be? Da, 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 da. Whoa. That feels very slow motion. Try double. That has a fun feel to it. It feels urban to me. It feels like New York City. Interesting. And it wasn't exactly what I was going for, but I wonder if I can make that work. Interesting. Not all the chords work with this new feel, but I think the B section works well. It's really just the turnaround. This like the D7 that doesn't fit anymore with this different feel. Huh. Oh man, the latency is intense. Let's see if I can fix it. I have a method of fixing it now. Okay, so I'm going to say no latency compensation. Record the metronome straight from my headphones. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Now let's see how far off it is. See how late it is. Completely upside down. 213. Yeah, 213 looks good. I'll try 213. Test it. Oh, metronome's off. Looks pretty good. All right. 200 milliseconds of latency. Yeah, that's another reason I don't use soft synths. Latency drives me crazy. Little move didn't work on that. Put movement up 12%. I'm just going to re-record it now. Ready, and feeling pretty dark.
ready, and
Man, this didn't work at all. I guess because I added another plugin after I did the latency thing.
and
But
and
this is not feeling right. Try to divide this tempo by 2. Is that 76? Drums aren't working today. That's fine. I'll just start with this, and I'll add some of my own percussion. Let me check and make sure I like this chord progression.
2, ready, and
Yeah, do that. Okay, that's the B section right there. B section right here. Okay, so I wanted to play E minor 6. I'm doing rootless voicings. E5 9. The D major 7. The B minor 7. C major 7. D minor 7. E minor 6. E5. E minor 6. E5 minor. E5 minor. E5 9. E5 major 7. E5 minor 7. C major 7. G5 major 7. D minor 7. This one. I don't want to go from there to there. Go to D minor 11. The reason I don't want to go to this one is the voice leading. No good. So I need to find a different D minor 7. So let's do this one. Yeah, I'll do that. G7. Could go to G7 flat 9, but I kind of want. Oh, I wanted the G7 though. I wanted it to feel different from instead of G7 513. Really like that. That one doesn't have to voice it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and alter it. Play G7 sharp 5. Not 513. slow. That's not right. Almost got it. Still a little slow. What's tripping me up is B minor 7, then going to the C major 7. Bad voice even. Going from B minor 7 to C major 7. We don't want those thirds. Everything should go stepwise, if possible, and it's definitely possible because the chords are literally right next to each other. How should I voice this? C major 7. Oh, like that. That's C major 7. No, that's B5 major 7. That's right there. G major 7. D minor 7. You just keep going up. G7, 513. C major 7. No, B minor 7. To C minor. Yeah, major 7. Yeah, I could definitely go there, but I want to go down with it. So I'm going to put some other notes in instead. It's this, the 7th, that's getting in my way. So rather than playing the 7th, could hang on the 9th, but then it's going to cause a problem when I go back down to the G major 7. Maybe with my B minor 7. We need that. It's a 5/9. Actually in key, but suppose I could just do it like this. I leave it the same. So in between D major 7 to B minor 7, it goes like that, but to B minor 9, it stays there. So I'll leave it, and that solves the problem. There it is. That's better proceeding. Check everything else. Yes. To my D7. Maybe something like that. Yeah, perfect. That's what I needed. That D minor 7 trips me up. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, I survived going once through the chart. Oops. Don't want to delete it. I want to zoom in. A again. Pretty messed up timing on that. But I'll get it again. Here we go. Oh man, I'm getting confused. Okay, whew. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. Gotta take a second. Okay, I'm back. I peed real quick. I got myself a string cheese, and I warmed up my tea. And in those couple minutes, I realized that I could be doing this better. I'm like kind of hacking away at the guitar right now, worried about rhythm. But I don't even have drums yet. You know, that's like really the main rhythmic element of everything. I'm gonna lay down some drums before I keep going on guitar, because yeah, like I'm having a hard time with the E and a 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 E and a. I'm like having a hard time finger picking that accurately, but it may not even matter once I have my other rhythmic elements in there, and I may not even want to do that once I have more rhythm going. I might go for something else. Really, what I want from the guitar is something kind of harp-like. Bling, 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 bling. Something like more like that than da 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 da. So I'm gonna switch gears to rhythm, and then I'm gonna lay down the bass line, which like I'm playing rootless voicings right now, and I know that they're gonna sound good, but I can't hear them sounding good as I'm playing. So that'll make a difference too. So I'm gonna go ahead and do things in the more traditional order, and I think that'll help move things along. I feel like I'm getting bogged down right now. Get some rhythm going. It's a bummer that drum loop didn't work this time. This is the first time that I've run into a drum, like the issue where I can't find a drum loop that I like. At least while doing these live streams. That's how I'll do it. I know that this is going to help. Having some of these other elements in there. It'll let my brain cool off a little bit. I won't be imagining every part like crazy. Be able to just let some things actually exist in the real world. Start with some djembe. I guess that's enough of that. Get some other timbres out of this. It's kind of cool. Mhm. Mm-hmm. You got like a bass drum kind of thing. And I'll go back and quantize this stuff so it's all tight, but that's cool. That's gonna be fun. Mm-hmm. Wonder what note that is. Let's head and... that one down there. It's a C sharp. And the song is mostly in G, so I'm going to tune this down. If I tune it down to 1, well, C sharp to G is, what is that? It's a diminished fifth. Wow, that's intense. We'll see if that stays. Get rid of these weird EQ things. That's cool. I'm gonna have another djembe track because I'm not gonna make them super tight. I am gonna quantize the pants off of it, but I'm gonna just set it so it doesn't quantize it that much, so it keeps it nice and loose. Put them in stereo, it'll sound nice. Mute this other stuff. I'm gonna mute everything actually. I'll just solo the track that I'm recording. Okay. Let's get some shaker. I like to just do really short 2 bars of shaker and then loop that. Find that keeps it pretty consistent. Okay. Sure. Maybe some tambourine. Definitely some tambourine. I should be naming these as I do them. Shaker. This is like a low djembe. This is the brush. Djembe. This is tambourine. All right, we'll see what that turns into. So this will be quantized on basically 3 of every measure. Looks like it's saying it's 2 and 4 because it's at 76. Okay. Yeah. And that's where I'll loop it, right there. So we'll have this kind of odd loop that we'll have this odd loop of, I don't know how many bars that is, 1, 2, 3. So it won't sound like it's repeating all the time. Shaker. Maybe I'll do this low djembe first. was there. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna throw a radiator on that, and that'll beef it up a lot. That's got quite a pop to it. I may EQ that up